Hello, lovely people! I got bangs. Those of you who follow me on my Instagram already saw that, but yeah, this is my first video with bangs. It's exciting. I wanted to get bangs for a very long time. Honestly, I've been thinking about getting bangs for months, and I don't know, I just was very scared. Okay, I feel like I was stressing out without any reason because it's here. It's constantly growing. In a few months, it's gonna grow back. I just realized that I was stressing about it and I was overthinking it way too much. So one day I just woke up and I decided that okay, today's the day, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. No more doubting, no more overthinking, just go ahead, cut that hair off, be happy. So that's exactly what I did. Growing up I had bangs, so I'm pretty familiar with them for the most of my life. I had bangs. I'm also talking about that throughout the video, so I'm not gonna say it all now. But yeah, also today I wanted to do a very intense look. I'm in a mood for that really full glam, super intense makeup. I just wanted to make this baby face look more fierce, like I don't know if that's possible, but hey, I tried. It went from mew to it's an intense transformation. You're gonna see in a while. Okay, let's go ahead and start creating this look. There are some days that I feel like I want to wear a minimal amount of makeup, but there are some other days, like today, that I feel like I want to wear every single makeup product that I own. Like I feel super extra today. I want to go with a very dramatic smoky eye. I want to do it all. I don't know. I feel bold today. I'm gonna start off by priming my face. I'm gonna use this Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. So I'm gonna get it on this foundation brush and I'm gonna apply it just in the center of my face. And I'm gonna blend it out. Now, when you're using brushes to apply your foundation or your primer or any kind of face liquid product, make sure that you use very stiff brushes, because if you use a brush which is very, let's say, more fluffy brush like this one, which is definitely not meant for applying liquid products, it will steal all of your primer, foundation, whatever you're applying. So make sure that you use more stiff brushes for products like primers and foundations. I almost forgot applying primer on my forehead. Let me open up the curtains. Da, 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 da. Okay, sweet, nice. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna use, hi mom, I'm gonna use the Essence Prime Plus Studio Glow Boosting Primer. Taking a little bit on that same brush and I'm just gonna apply it everywhere except for the center of my face. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Illamasqua Skin Base Foundation and I'm gonna mix the shade 3.5 with a little bit of the 02 because 3.5 is just slightly too dark for me. So I'm gonna lighten it up with that lighter shade. Don't forget the forehead. Even if you have bangs, don't forget the forehead. For a little bit extra coverage in the areas where I have some blemishes, I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and again I'm mixing two shades, fair and light. I like taking some of that concealer on a pencil brush like this one. This is the Sigma E30 and I'm just applying it in the areas where I feel like I need more coverage, my blemishes and stuff, and then I'm taking my sponge and I'm patting it. That way the sponge absorbs all of the excess product that will give you very natural looking skin while you still get some coverage. I'm gonna give that foundation and the concealer just a few minutes to kind of set into my skin before adding some powder. Since I'm gonna do more dramatic eye makeup, I don't want to go with very bold eyebrows. I don't want my brows to get all of the attention. I want the main focus of this look to be the eye makeup. So I'm gonna brush my eyebrows with the Ready Set Brow by Benefit. I think they have a different name now for this product. 24 hours something, yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna brush through my brows just to put them in place. I had bangs ever since I was born, actually. My entire childhood I had bangs. My mom loved them. She was like, bangs look so good on you. I think that you should never change this hairstyle. Now moving on with the Sigma Define Plus Pose Brow Pomade in medium, and I'm gonna be using this for the first time. It still has the lid on. Oh, let's take it off. Yeah. I'm gonna use that to give my brows some definition. that may be a little bit too dark for me. I'm gonna use a clean spoolie to diffuse it. That will soften up the color. This is my favorite part, cleaning up my brows with some concealer. So I was saying that throughout my whole childhood I had bangs, but in my high school years I decided to be rebellious, okay? I decided to just let my hair grow and get rid of my bangs, which was, I don't know if it was a good idea. I mean, I honestly had no idea how to get rid of my bangs properly without looking funny for like 2 years. Like, my hair was funny. I didn't know how to style it. So I basically had like a long piece of bangs hanging in front of my face, and I thought that it was cool, but obviously it was not. And my mom was telling me, you look ridiculous with that hair, but I was like, no mom, I love it. This is how I want to look. I love my hairstyle. It's not a face. But deep inside, I knew that this wasn't true. I think that it's super important what is your hairstyle growing up, because I feel like growing up having bangs, that made the roots of my hair actually tilt down. So when I didn't have any bangs, I couldn't style my hair properly because my hair was growing straight down. It's not that I was getting just a little bit of a volume from the root. My hair was just growing down. I don't know, I had very hard time styling my hair without bangs. Yeah, natural eyebrows have left the chat. We won't see them in today's video. Forget how I was telling you that I want my brows to look very natural and I don't want them to be the focus of the look today. Forget about that. Looks like my natural brows are on vacation today, somewhere in a hot and sunny place. Priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've never actually used this palette before. This is going to be the first time that I'm traveling, that I'm trying these eyeshadows. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. Oops. I love that it has a huge mirror here. I'll start off with this cool toned brownish beige color. I'll start off by patting it in my crease so that I can build up the color. My eyeshadow primer is still sticky and it grabs that eyeshadow very nicely. And that's one of the reasons that I don't want to start buffing that eyeshadow in my crease, because my eyeshadow primer is sticky. So I just want to load that part of my eyelid with color. And now I'm praying that these eyeshadows will be easy to blend. So I'm taking a clean blending brush. This is the Sigma E25. And I'm gonna take a lighter shade. Let's say Silk Rope, this one. It's just a color very close to my skin tone, and I will use it to diffuse that previous shade. And I'm just blending out that upper edge of that eyeshadow. I'm not blending it here into my crease, just fading it up to my brow. I like that color, but I want to add some warmth to that look, so I'm gonna use the shade called Call Me Back, using small circular motions, placing it on top of that first eyeshadow that I applied. And see how that eyeshadow instantly warmed up the whole look. Love it. Now I'm taking this very warm brick color and I'll place that very low in my crease. Right here. See, I don't want to cover up the other shades. And this is also going in the outer half of my eyelid. That's a gorgeous burgundy shade, you guys. Check it out. And once I have barely anything left on my brush, I'll just start diffusing the edges of that eyeshadow. Very gently. You don't want to use a lot of pressure on your eyelids. I've also talked about these brushes in a few more videos, but they are amazing, you guys. This is the Morphe M507. It's so detailed and you can do like very precise blending without spreading your eyeshadows all over your eyelid. It's very precise. It's like small tapered blending brush. It's amazing. See, I don't want this look to be very shimmery and sparkly, but I want to add something in the inner half of my eyelids, and I'm gonna take the Sassy Brassy shade. It looks very shimmery, but I'm gonna use a very thin layer so that it won't sparkle too much. This is probably the only video on my YouTube channel that I say that I don't want sparkly eyelids. Save this video, remember this video, send this video to your friends. It's a miracle. And it's like super ironic because I say that I don't want to have sparkly eyelids while applying sparkly eyeshadow on my eyelids. Okay, I don't know what's going on with me. I cut off my bangs, I'm a different human now. Now let's add some drama to this already quite dramatic look. Now I'm taking some black pencil and I will apply it very closely to my lashes, and after that I will smudge it with a small smudging brush. This is the Sigma E21. So I'm gonna diffuse the edges. I want it to be very nice and smoky without any harsh lines. I want it to look like super diffused. I'll quickly conceal my under eye area so that I can finish up with my lower lash line. My lower lash line today is going to be dramatic. And by the way, I don't know, but somehow I messed up the packaging of this concealer. This is again that KylieCosmetics Flex Concealer. That thing that cleans the one when you're taking it out, it's actually stuck in here. And it's annoying. I don't know how I did that. My hidden talent is destroying things in a way that you don't think that it's possible for them to be destroyed. I'm really good at that. These concealers are covering a lot. Taking some of that warm shade called Call Me Back, smudging it under my eyes. Then I'll also add some of that burgundy color, really blending it out. I want it to be very diffused, very smoky. And at the end, I'll add some of that black pencil. Whew. Okay, that's intense. You guys know that I'm afraid of very intense under eye situations there. I'm afraid bringing very dark eyeshadows under my eyes, but I'm telling you today, I'm feeling bold. I'm doing an intense lower lash line. Wow, who am I today? Same potato as yesterday. I'll set that black pencil with some of the black eyeshadow from that Too Faced palette. This will just set it in place and make it last longer. Make sure that you connect that black pencil on the lower lash line with the black pencil on your eyelid. I like how dark and bold this look got. I love it. This is what I was going for. But I think that really intense lower lash line, it needs to be balanced with some falsies. I think that a pair of falsies will definitely give that something to this look. It will make it so much better. I'm wearing the House of Lashes falsies in the style Stila Looks, and I told you that they make a huge difference. A pair of falsies, I feel like it's a must with so dramatic looks like the one that I'm doing today. I'm gonna set my face with some powder. This one is by Milk Makeup. Very gently patting it all over my face. See, I'm getting a tiny amount of powder on my brush, and by the way, this is my new favorite powder brush. It's by Nabla and it's their precision powder brush. It's amazing. I like that it's flat here and I can use patting motions to apply my powder without moving around my foundation and concealer. I'll contour slash bronze using this shade here. This is the Makeup Geek Flawlessly Ever After palette. Alright, and for blush, this is the Sephora Vivid Earth face palette, and I'm gonna pick this shade here. It's called Rice. I always have a hard time opening this. Come on. Nope. Nope. Ow! Ooh, my nails. Huh. Alright, this is a highlighter palette by Techic. It's their Mega Glow. So I'm gonna mix this and this shade, and I honestly need the tiniest amount ever from this because it will make me glow instantly. See, that's what I'm talking about. Boom, highlighter.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
A little bit on my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow. Talking about highlighting, I forgot to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. So for that, I'll take this shade. This is called All Tied Up, and it's again from that Too Faced palette. Oh wow, that's bright. Do you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Why I keep on adding more? I need to stop. See, I was not going for that intense inner corner, okay? I was not... Wow. I'm loving it though. I need to be very light-handed on my brow bone with this shade. Wow, I'm definitely using that eyeshadow for another look. I'm gonna paint my entire face with that eyeshadow. I don't love it. I adore it. Okay. We need to move on. I just got very excited. I'm not feeling well. That eyeshadow makes me dizzy. Moving on to the lips, I'm gonna line them with the Kat Von D lip liner in the shade D Minor. And on top, I'm going with this Huda Beauty Demi Matte lipstick in the shade Days Layer. I'm gonna finish up this look with some setting spray by Makeup Forever. Carefully, carefully. And this is our final look. I really wanted to do like a full face, full glam, super intense makeup today because on my everyday basis throughout the day I like wearing more natural makeup, but it's if I'm going out at night or for some kind of an evening event, that's when I'm doing my full glam makeup. And I haven't done such an intense look in a while and I really missed it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. As always, if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to press that bell button right next to the subscribe button because that way you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. If you want to see more makeup tutorials, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. All of the links will be down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in my next one.